Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm going to be reacting to One Piece chapters 1123 and 1124. This time I'm not going to do a little bit of recap slash extended thoughts on the last chapter I read, because, doing just one chapter already feels like I take like 20 minutes, so I'm not gonna do that. But I just skimmed through 1122, so a lot of it is still here. The Straw Hats got safely to the giant ship. We saw Kobe thinking about, Luffy and the One Piece. We saw Emmett basically pushing the Gorosei to return back to Marijoa, and Im feeling it. J. Garcia Saturn stayed and was looking at Emmett while we got our first ever look at Joy Boy in a flashback, while Emmett is he just seems like he's at the end of his rope. Oh, and yeah, there's apparently a new kind of hockey. So yeah, he did it to save Luffy because he basically saw Joy Boy in him. So yeah, that was pretty quick, but I want to get to 2 chapters. So since it's been 2 weeks now for 1123, I'm gonna read the official version, whereas I'm gonna do the scans for the new one. Oh, it's 1123 is titled The Void Fortnight. Fortnight? Oh, and we got the Wano cover story still going on. Yamato is eating Oden with, I'm guessing, Kuri kids with Denjiro. After he helped them out, after some kids were throwing rocks at him. Sentenced to eat Oden with the person they hate. That was the punishment that Denjiro gave the kids after they were being mean to Yamato. That's cute. But hey, they seem to actually be getting along with Yamato now. So, yeah, see? Once they actually spent some time with him, they saw that, yeah, he may be Kaido's son, but he's not him. Okay. Starting the chapter. Come here, egghead. What's happening? Oh. A bunch of pirates. Oh, yeah, because of Conqueror's haki from Emmett. Hey, wake up! The Straw Hats are escaping. As a snake. Yeah, because the Marines took control of them. So, by their orders, they're actually looking concerned for the Marines. Whoa, it's true, they're all knocked out, captains. No kidding? Was that even stronger than red hairs? There was no hostility to it. Oh. I mean, yeah. Considering how long it's been stored, that would make sense, I feel like. Haha, thank you, Giant Robo. Did Emmett not say his name to Luffy? That's a shame. Oh man. Emmett just looks completely defeated. But at least, he accomplished what he wanted to do, which was to help out Luffy. But it seems like he's like unconscious. Not really there. While Luffy's laughing. Then let's take advantage of their slumber and get the heck out of here. Gaba ba ba ba. Hey, 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 I like the sound of that. Let's get going, boys. Set sail to Elbaf! Raw! Oh my god, I'm so ready, bro. I've been ready for years. Oh my, I cannot believe we're actually done with Egghead. For what feels like since it started, I've been like, oh, we're just gonna stay here 20 chapters. There's just 10 chapters left. There's 5. And we just kept on going. But yeah, this truly is the end of the arc. We still gotta have reactions to Vegapunk being dead though. Like, surely we cannot be all happy and having a banquet while his corpse is right there. Oh, cute Bonnie having a nap. Oh, is she hugging her dad? Oh, Sora's looking really pretty while he takes a breath. Oh, Soap is so happy. He's literally crying. Oh yeah, he's seeing Dory and Broggy. Because he'd seen them from afar, but he hadn't talked to them yet, I don't think. That's so sweet. I wish it was these were bigger panels. But I'm sure they'll expand on it in the anime. Oh, Nami's taking care of a fully depleted of energy Luffy. Oh, what you said back there just doesn't sit right with me. Was this what you wanted, Vegapunk? Was it? I couldn't hear everything. But you said some pretty outrageous stuff. Okay, so Sanji could hear. Not everything, but I feel like at the very least he heard more than most of the Straw Hats. Interesting. Oh man. Sanji's talking to him while he thinks he's like asleep or unconscious. But he's just fully gone. 2 weeks ago, Egghead. A flashback? There's an abnormality in the numbers from the power plant? Yes, I'm certain of it. Look at the change in the particle number, density, and neutron flux. The amount of energy expenditure on the Seraphim has been inching upward. If that's a mistake in our calculation, it's a great one. Wait, those aren't the numbers we confirmed, are they? The response rate is rising, but the power plant remains stable. Yes, which means that this data represents evidence that someone has stolen some of the Mother Flame. Okay, so this is when they... Okay, I thought it was just Stella, but no. There was also Shaka and Pythagoras who found out. All of the numbers regarding the power plant have been carefully manipulated to look normal. And the only one who could pull off such a feat is Vegapunk. Was it Lilith? She's evil! I mean, that's the... Yeah, that would be the most obvious suspect. I'm sorry to say that we're the only 3 with airtight alibis. The amount of energy that was siphoned off is vast. So it was one of the remaining 4 then? Like Lilith? Stella. And that's why you'd want us to put our brains in stealth mode? Yes. If this experience is shared with bunk records, then the culprit will know we're onto them. I see. So yeah, York seemed confused, like, huh? So he knew that part of the Mother Flame was stolen. But the reaction he gave when he saw me after she shot Shaka, that seemed very real. So yeah, okay. So yeah, he knew it. He just didn't know exactly who. But the suspects had been less, than you'd expect. And they were halved, really. Yeah, okay. But he was really onto Lilith. So that's why he was so surprised when it was York. 1 week ago. Oh dear, I've identified the culprit. It's York? Oh, never mind then. So he did know it was York before she showed herself. Oh well. Even Shaka was hella shocked. The information synced with punk records was all dummy memories. Even the video footage was faked from the camp snails along the infiltration route. But why? For what purpose? Also, forgive me, Lilith. Yeah, she does. She's owed an apology for that. I found evidence that the CP's weapons were controlled as well. Traces of wiretapping, white transponder snail usage detected. Found it. I've successfully recovered the data of this long-distance snail call. Dr. Vegapunk is studying the void entry. A transmission to Marijua. No wonder Cyphelpool was coming to investigate so often. 6 days ago. Man, I did not expect such a detailed flashback for the events leading up to Egghead, the Egghead incident. I didn't think we really needed it. They say the kingdom of Lelouch is gone. The details are unclear as of yet, but it can only be an omen. Pythagoras, keep a close eye on wireless transmissions and underground reservoir levels. I will. Do you think it's related to the stolen Mother Flame? I do. She must have used the CBS weapons to transport it to the government. If I may speak without evidence to back it up, I'm certain the world government is in possession of an ancient weapon. They've used the Mother Flame York gave them to activate it. We will see the results soon enough. I know it in my heart. It is true, but I cannot go public with it. Wow, okay. So he was really sure that an ancient weapon was going to be used before it actually happened. Man, that's even worse than finding out after it happened. This is all my fault. I should have never tried to isolate greed from the human mind. I mean, you say that now, but first you were so sure that it was the one part that was just evil. Do you think that we could apprehend York to keep her from causing more harm? No, it's already too late. Whatever York is after, it doesn't matter. Anyone who learns of the Void Century will be eliminated. By recklessly handing over the Mother Flame to them, York has demonstrated her potential value. We would have never done such a thing without thoroughly determining the purpose and safety of it first. There's still time for us to flee, Estella. Then I requaser an escape ship. One that will evacuate all the residents of Egghead. It is too late for us, however. Secret orders have already gone out to various naval branches. I mean, sure, but he could have still gone on, on the run. But I guess he saw it as, futile. What's the point of being on the run for so long? They'll catch me eventually. But I still think that doing something like imprisoning York would have definitely helped out during the incident because of how she helped out the Gorosei when they arrived, and how she messed everything up with the Seraphim, and then, we all know what happened with that. They will hound us to the very ends of the earth, and to die anywhere else would be to die in vain. Ooh. More importantly, Egghead has facilities and tools that Ohara did not 22 years ago. I have the means to maximize the reach of my voice. Yeah. The closer I get, the darker it looms. Just what is the world government? If I must die, it won't be for nothing. Okay. I guess this is here to showcase how much more thought Vegapunk put into this and how much more determined he was to die here, no matter what. I'm sorry this had to happen to you. That's silly. We're both Vegapunk too, you know? We were thinking the same thing. Oh. The only question, Estella, is what death will accomplish. Indeed. There's one thing we cannot afford to lose. The cloud plant that produces island clouds. Those clouds might be the foundation of humanity's survival after all. Right. Because of the thinking, they wanted to use the clouds to save people from the ocean. I do wonder if after they found out it was York, they passed this information to the rest of the satellites. Huh? What's Estella doing here? Ah, York. Just doing what I always do. Giving the butterfly a little test run. If we can move this thing with it, it just might be the ideal energy source. That's true. I hope you finish your experiment soon. I do too. But that it stays incomplete is my only hope. Man, saying that while she's completely thinking of using that for her own means. 2 days ago. Go ahead, we're recording. Hello? Check, is this on? Hello out there, come in the world. I'm Dr. Vegapunk, a humble junior scientist. They're going to be shocked by this, but it is the truth, and everyone has the right to know it. No one will expect that the Dendenmushi is hidden within here. And now it's set up to transmit upon my death. And to prevent anyone else from learning that we have arranged this little trick, I will be erasing this event from our minds. I see. So even though they knew everything, they still had all genuine reactions to learning everything. Wow. Man, Vegapunk had such a thing as to erasing memories from minds? Has he used that before? For world government nefarious reasons? But yeah, okay. Okay. However, this will come at the cost of many of other memories, such as York's betrayal and theft of the Mother Flame, the imminent threat to our lives. We will be startled anew by these new things. Indeed. We will be frightened all over again. However, our plans will already have been laid, and the other disaster just awaits around the corner. Man, okay. It's none other than the ultimate triumph. I mean, he made a big gamble, and I think for the most part it paid off. Why am I here? This is a memory mass testing lab. Wait, this is my handwriting. Good morning, gentlemen, and we'll find that within your memory there's now a void fortnight. But it was done of your own volition. That's why the title of the chapter. There are many surprises in store for you. LOL! Come on. But I will leave you with one piece of information. The world government knows about your research into the Void Century. What? They do? But rest assured that you've already put together the perfect countermeasure before you hurtle towards your glorious death. And one more thing. Death? Whose? Mine? Estella, Straw-Hat, the Emperor of the Sea, has just landed here with Bonnie. Oh, wow. They finished erasing the memories when the Straw-Hats arrived? That's some crazy timing. What? CP6 has landed. What? We're surrounded by Navy battleships. What? It's Admiral Kizaru and Saint Saturn. Double what? I want you to know, though we're going to save Bonnie, I intend to remain down there. But you'll die. Oh, yo, how much does Sanji know? I don't want you to save me. Just leave me down there to perish. Huh? You got a death wish or something? Certainly not. But I feel like my death might cause something to happen. It sure will. It sure will. A bunch of people will be upset. I can't just let you die. Pretty please? And one other thing. Raw. When it comes to the One Piece. What now? Yo! What kind of essential lore info does Sanji have? I want your crew. A toast to reuniting with old friends. Now, lay her. Onward to Elbaf, onward to my dream. I want your crew to be the ones who get it. Aww. Ga ba 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 ba. Gya. Wow. That was a lot. But also, okay, yeah. At first I was like, is this really needed? But considering the way it ended, and considering it had to do with memory erasure, yeah, I think this really makes everything a lot more neat and tight in regards to how the Stella acted throughout the arc. I mean, I never thought it was off, but when you really think about it, it's like, oh, yeah. This really does make sense now. Especially with the way that York was being like, yeah, some of this doesn't really piece together very well. Okay, so Sanji was aware that the Stella wanted to die. But it's not really certain whether Sanji knows that he was carrying a corpse or not. Like, he did want to save him. He just knew that he didn't want to be saved. Man, see what I tell you? Literally just reading the chapter took me 20-something minutes. There was a lot of talking, though. A lot of exposition. But yeah, oh man. Now that we're off to Elbaf, does that mean we're gonna go through around the world again and seeing what has changed since the last time we did it? Or just seeing, but I mean, just the whole thing with the Vegapunk's transmission was all about looking throughout the world. So maybe this would be the only time that Oda could skip it. And just Egghead as a whole. We had multiple sections of it where it was just stuff outside of Egghead. Like the Rere stuff, the Hachinosu stuff, and Law vs. Kid. Sorry, Law vs. Blackbeard and Shanks vs. Kid. But yeah, not much to say about this chapter. Just a lot of exposition that fills in and makes the arc feels even more whole and complete than it already was. Honestly, now that Egghead is truly over, I do think this is, at the very least, a top 10 arc for me. That's how much I loved it. So, yeah. Let's get into 1124, shall we? Titled Best Friend. Oh? What is this? There's Yamato having clobbered someone with his kanabo, protecting a lady. Following a kidnapping on the way to Kuri. Oh man, really? I guess that goes to show, even with Kaido gone, there's still some really awful people there. Like, it's not suddenly a paradise once you get rid of the evil overlord. But I'm glad that Yamato is taking care of that. Hopefully that lady stays safe. Literally, first panel, we're already seeing outside of the Straw Hats. And that's definitely the the world. What is it? Oh my god, I don't remember, but it's Morgan's. Come on, let's rock. Of course he wants it to act. We're seeing on some juicy scoops, stoke their fears, paint a picture of the bleakest future possible. Use their desperation to push more WEJ papers. Oh, right. World Economic Journal, right? That's gross. Even Vegapunk showed some optimism. Mind your business, girly. I'll expose you if you don't tip it. What's wrong with you, you overgrown squawking liar? No one with brains will dance to your tune. Go ahead, Queen. Tell him how it is. Be strong. Oh my god, Vivi's fangirls on the back. Well, freaking Wapo was just freaking out over Vivi not doing what Morgan tells her. Yeah, stand your ground. Hey, Vivi-chan, we don't want to upset the fine gentleman and lose our only safe haven now, do we? I figured that was why he was freaking out. But she just gives him the cold shoulder. Yeah. And what of it? I don't like the way the guy is acting, so I'm gonna speak up against it. That's our girl. We can't pass this up. Even the truth is captivating now. The whole world is thinking, Quahaha. I'm the top dog up in the sky anyway, so this upcoming era is perfect for me. I hope you won't come to regret talking back to me, princess. As if the world is ending anyway, I'm not going to grovel just to save my own neck. Go ahead. Man, I cannot wait for Vivi to reunite with the Straw Hats. Qua, just look at all the stories we got to pick from. Hey, Vivi-chan, cool it. Emperor Blackbeard vs. Trafalgar Law, Emperor Shanks vs. Eustace Captain Kidd. Man, that's old news for us now. And Emperor Straw Hat ruthlessly killing Dr. Vegapunk. Of course, they're blaming that on him. Liar. Oh, that's right outside of Egghead. Come in. Don't tell me everyone is dead. Sentomaru? Oh, yeah! I didn't even think Sentomaru had been basically arrested. but everyone is unconscious, so he can just quietly escape. Oh, but he's actually shedding tears. Of course. Vegapunk is dead. Of course he would be, considering how important he was to him. He basically raised him alongside Kizaru. And the reason he was even in the Marines in the first place was because he was his bodyguard. What happened? I kid. You're awful loud, huh? Why are you the one picking up Borsalino? What happened to the others? They're all laid out and foaming at the mouth. What's going on with Saint Saturn? Is he safe? What about the power station? Did any of the targets escape? Man. I have some bad news for you. Sakatsuki. I'll let the youngsters give you the details when they're up. Yeah, I definitely don't see Kizaru being in the mood for it. You better not be slacking off again, Borsalino. Huh. Hey, Sakatsuki. I'm curious. Have you ever had to kill your best friend? Oh my goodness. I never expected Kizaru to articulate, to put a label in his relationship with Vegapunk like that. Oh my god. And the way I'm definitely seeing Kizaru saying this to Sakatsuki as a way of basically saying, can you even imagine in the pain that I'm in right now? Don't freaking tell me that I'm slacking off. Ooh, no immediate response from Sakatsuki. That's a damn big head. I'm in the Navy. Your name is Borsalino. How much are you gonna pay me? Huh? This arrest is all a facade. You guys want my brain working for you, right? So how much funding are you willing to give up for my research? Hehe, you're an interesting guy. Huh. What are you gonna do with this place? I'm gonna call it Egghead. Oh no! Like, I already felt like he said it was one of the strongest characters in terms of writing in the arc. Oh, but this is just... this is putting the last nail on the coffin for me. When we're done, it'll be an island 500 years in the future. Lend me a hand, Borsalino. Oh, Santa Mario and Kuma and Bonnie. Hey, you know I'm an admiral now, right? And yet he still went and did all that Vegapunk told him to do. Why? Because that was his best friend. Until the government told him to kill him. Oh my god. Look at the silhouette of Vegapunk falling. Reflected in Kizaru's sunglasses. Okay. This is the kind of shit I wanted for the finale of the arc. Oh my god. You think I'm slacking off, Sakatsuki? That's the reason I thought he was telling him this. Well, if you got time to waste doubting me, come and see for yourself, you damn ingrate. Holy shit. I never expected to cry over goddamn Kizaru, but here we are in 2024. Oh, that what are you doing to me? Give me a moment, bro. I need to blow my nose. Okay, I'm back. Oh man. Oh, this is some powerful stuff. And of course, it's not just because of Kizaru alone, but it's because of his relationship with all these other people that has such a terrible time in Egghead. Oh my god, like, even with this though, I don't think Kizaru will ever come to a point where he's like, you know what, screw this. I'm quitting the Marines. This is my breaking point. But just the fact that he's yelling back at Sakazuki in tears, like straight up, snot running down his face. Like, this is the most emotional we've seen Kizaru. Like, I thought the limit was going to be when we saw him in one of the boats, just covering his face with one arm and just telling other Marines to just, leave him there. Oh, but this is even more so. And, like, it's not just that he's mourning, it's the fact that he's pissed that Sakazuki would even assume that he'd been taking it easy. Yeah, oh my god, easily. Well, I haven't finished the chapter, but I don't see anything topping this panel in this reading session. Look at Sakazuki's face. Like, he's looking as serious as he always does. But he has exclamation points, so he's definitely surprised that Kizaru would react like this. Did he had any idea how much Vegapunk meant to Kizaru? Whoa! That was my bad, brother. And Kizaru just replies, just watch your mouth. Holy shit! This is insane characterization for the admirals. And the relationship between Kizaru and Sakazuki. The fact that he got Sakazuki, of all people, to apologize to him. It's it's something else. Man, Oda really was on his back writing this arc. Bro, cooked. And just thinking about it again, I'm getting emotional. Man, I'm just thinking how this is going to be like. Oh, that's gonna destroy me, hearing it voice acted. Because I can't imagine. Okay. It's so quiet. I guess the party was officially called off? It's odd to stop after just one drink. Yeah, and it's strange to see Luffy so dejected. But I get it, we failed to accomplish our main goal. Oh wow, yeah, that's a first. They started a banquet, but they stopped after one drink. Please, can you take me away from Egghead? Yeah, it's gotta be that he found out Vegapunk died. How could he bring himself to keep celebrating when he failed his main objective in Egghead? We had the 5 elders, an admiral, CP0, the Seraphim, and an armada of warships to get through. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. It's a miracle we got out of the hellscape at all. Sorry, I can't read today. I'm with you there. Man, like, I totally get what Frankie's saying, But considering his personality, I expected him to be one of the people, especially with the way that he is admired and looked up to Vegapunk all this time. All this time, I expected him to be one of the most emotional people. It's pathetic. He's an emperor now. An old man dying shouldn't have had him affect him that badly. Yo, Zoro, have some heart, my dude. Of all people, you should be the one how big a burden this is, and considering Luffy's personality. That's a bit harsh. Kinda reminds me a little bit of the fight with Usopp back in Water 7. I mean, he wasn't this cold with it, but I remember him saying, like, you know, if you falter, then who can we put our trust in? So I'm guessing it comes from that sentiment. Oh, Lilith is awake. You're awake. Phew, thank goodness. Are you alright, Lilith? Lilith-chan! Beep beep. Oh, right, we're on the giant ship. No wonder everything is so massive. Oh, they're in a couch. Or in a chair. This will be a bitter pill to swallow, but we have to tell you. We weren't able to save any of the other Vegapunks. Please forgive us. Atlas hit you pretty hard, so it's understandable if you're disoriented. I see. It's okay. I've already heard about what happened. Heard? From whom? I just need to cry for a bit. Oh, That's, yeah. She needs to... I mean, she literally lost everyone that was the closest to her. Of course she needs to cry. How are you, evil one, again? Right? I've been questioning that. Hey, I'm hungry. You can remember it fast. Well, if you're hungry, the giants left us a lot of fruit. It must be because I'm no longer connected to York. Ah, right. Right. The other satellites never had to sleep or eat or go to the bathroom. And now she has to do that. Say, the atmosphere from that table seems a bit gloomy, doesn't it? Damn it all. We promised to save Apple Gramps. Luffy's been beating himself up over what happened. He's so down he's only had 5 bunches of grapes. Okay, so not too depressed. That's whiny. I see, so Luffy's been taking it badly. It's alright though, I just heard about it and I'm sure. What do you mean you heard about it? Also, what happened with, oh my god, what's her name? With Stussy. Did she manage to get out of the island? A second ago, I was crying because I was sad about everyone's deaths. However, it's all a matter of perspective. Here's the truth. To put it simply, everyone is alive. I'm guessing she means they're all mentally alive in punk records. But Chopper, Luffy, Usopp, Nami, Brook, and Sanji all seem pretty shocked about this. But that's the only one I can think of. Even if they're functionally dead. What? I don't get it. So they're ghosts? Basically, what I'm trying to say is that you kept your promise to me, so don't be so glum, Luffy. Or maybe they all live within Lilith's head. Like, literally. All of their brains are with her. Yo, seems like you're doing better, huh, Straw Hat? Hey, Giant, thanks for helping us out. I guess, yeah, if even one satellite is with the Straw Hats, he accomplished his goal. Oh, so you're feeling fired up now. Then let's have that feast. Bring the food, get the booze. Zoro, Luffy is. I've been waiting for this. Feel free to pick out. Go, Papa. If we're going to help me with his soul, that's great, Robin. Cute. Give us a toast for the ages, Straw Hat. Vegapunk basically said whoever finds the One Piece will shake the world, right? Yeah, and who do you think is gonna get it and be Pirate King? Hey, that's why I said sell in the first place. And I don't care if you're with me or against me, because I'm definitely gonna be king of the pirates! Yeah, cheers! Hey, let's go. A classic banquet style end of the arc panel. And so the ships get course to the northeast, to the long awaited land of the giants, the fabled country of Elbaf. New World, Warland, Elbaf. Come on then. What awaits them in the land of the giants? I don't know what could that silhouette be. But just to give any guess, I'm gonna say it's Sol. But they're kinda, this person kinda looks like they're wearing a casa hat. But I don't think it's someone from Wano, so I don't know. But yeah, okay. Man, yeah. Like, 1123 was good, but this was amazing. The first half with the Kizaru stuff was better, but the Straw Hats, all of their different ways to deal with the Stella's death was definitely something I really wanted to see. Alongside Lilith, who is now a temporary passenger in the Sunny. I mean, I say that right, but they're in one of the giant ships, and the Sunny is just tied to it. But yeah, I'm just going to assume that Lilith means they're either all in Punk Records still, or they all live within her brain, because they were all linked together, even if they all had different personalities. That's how I'm gonna take that. But yeah, I need to leave right now, but just know I'm going to talk a little bit more about this chapter when we get a new one, because there's a break next week, so I'm definitely gonna need a bit of a refresher, and I'm gonna want to talk about it later in a bit more detail. But yeah, I mean, just the fact that it made me cry a little, just, I take it as that was some stellar writing. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe. Till next time, see ya.